Hey Avacho, welcome to Easy Peasy and Lazy. This is the first chapter that I'm going to start with you. Your first chapter for ICSE class 9th is Bonku Babu's Friend, okay? And the author is Satyajit Ray. So, I'm just gonna start, and this is my first video. I don't know what's gonna go as per your advantage and your wish. So just do mention in the comments that is this the particular way you want to be studied, or is there any other method or any other thing that you want me to add up. By the way, I'll upload my notes that are scanned on my Telegram channel. And the other thing is, um, there are many things between the lines, so I'll try as much as I can finish in this one video. So yeah, we should start it. Bonku Babu's Friend is written by Satyajit Ray. So I should first tell you about Satyajit Ray. He was, as you can recognize from the name itself, he's an Indian author. And being an Indian author, we Indians are very much into fantasies. हमारे टाइम में क्रिश आई थी, है ना, जादू आई थी, कोई मिल गया. सो वी आर वेरी फॉन्ड ऑफ एलियंस फ्रॉम अ वेरी लॉन्ग टाइम. हमें एलियन से बहुत प्यार था. एलियंस हो जाए, जादू आ जाए, हमारे आँख की पावर, मेरा चश्मा हट जाता. एंड आई डोंट नो आपकी क्या क्या विश होती. आई डोंट नो, यू वांट स्लैप योर एनिमीज और व्हाट, क्या ही करते हैं आप, मुझे कोई आइडिया नहीं है. बट यस, सो सत्यजीत रे ने उस एक पर्टिकुलर एलिमेंट को बहुत अच्छे से इसमें ना प्रिसाइजली इनकैप्सुलेट किया था. अच्छा, सत्यजीत रे की एक बहुत बड़ी खासियत ये थी कि सत्यजीत रे वॉज एन excellent storyteller and a fiction writer. Satyajit Ray was very much fond of stories and fictional elements in his stories, and you can see that this itself is, an excerpt from three Rays, stories from Satyajit Ray, and it has its own popularity in the young readers. Young readers, because हम ही लोग हैं जिनको ना, they are very fond of magic and fantasies and everything. So yeah, before starting line by line and digging you in deep, I'll give you an overview. Many of you have known, you must have your friends and everyone who are very much bullied. There are people who are bullied, their children who are quite weak, who don't answer back to you, and if you make fun of them and if you try to, humiliate, bully मतलब परेशान करना. So you are actually making advantage of the weakness. There must be, students in your class. हमारे मेरे में भी था, used to be bullied very badly. There were many factors that led to me getting bullied. So ऐसे ही बहुत सारे बच्चे होते हैं. And in this particular story, Satyajit Ray emphasizes on a particular teacher, and that teacher is very much bullied even by the students and by the elder people. You're getting it, even the elder people and the elder, his colleagues, his fellow mates. And actually Bonku Babu was name was Bonku Bihari Datta. Okay, so Bonku Babu, he was a teacher in a village in Bengal, and he used to teach geography in Bengali. So Bonku Babu had a very, a calm nature. Though we don't know if he was actually calm and composed within himself. But एक ऐसा एक look सत्यजीत रे ने हमें बताया है कि he didn't used to counter back. At the end there's an irony though. There's an irony कि at the end बहुत कुछ बदल जाता है. But in the starting and till the very end, just before the last page of the story, you're gonna see that he was very calm and composed and a very high level of patience. बंदे के अंदर पेशेंस बहुत था. चाहे जो हो जाए, कोई जो कुछ भी परेशान कर ले, बंदा अच्छी नेकी की राह पे चल रहा. आजकल जो लोग प्रवचन देते हैं कि तुम 10 गाली दो हम शांत रहेंगे, उनके कर्म उनको जाने. सो ही वाज दैट काइंड ऑफ अ पर्सन, व्हाट आई बिलीव. ऑल्दो ही हैड हिज ओन रिस्ट्रिक्शंस, कि बहुत हम लोग आगे पढ़ेंगे दैट व्हाट इनके पास क्या बोलना चाहिए, दैट इट ओन रीजंस. उनकी मजबूरियाँ थी, दैट ही कुडंट अफोर्ड काउंटरिंग बैक एंड सेइंग इल एंड स्पीकिंग बुलशिट टू देम. आई एम काइंडली यूजिंग दैट वर्ड्स, बट एक्चुअली ऐसा हुआ था कि उनकी खुद की लाइफ में आई गेस वो अकेले थे, बिकॉज सत्यजीत रे हैज टोल्ड कि इवन वीकेंड्स पे वो चले जाते थे श्रीपति जी के यहाँ. सो वो ऐसे थे कि वो अकेले ही रहते थे. आई डोंट सो ही वाज मैरिड और समथिंग, ये एक इशू था. पर लेट्स सी व्हाट हैपेंस. सो इतना तो मैंने एक आपको ओवरव्यू दे दिया. सो दैट द स्टोरी आयरॉनिकली एंड्स टू अ पॉइंट कि वो बंदा जो एक शब्द नहीं बोलता था, who didn't used to even counter anyone who was going against him or who was speaking bullshit against him. He didn't even try to even confront them in public or even privately or anything. At last में वो बंदा public जाके he gives a twist. And बहुत ज़्यादा गड़बड़ा जाता है मामला. So yeah, I'm going to start with the chapter. So I'll hope you will subscribe my channel before starting. I don't wanna get in between कि मेरे चैनल सब्सक्राइब करो और notification bell icon दबाओ, क्योंकि I want to go with the flow. And yeah, at last मैं फिर से बोलूँगा, I don't trust you guys whatsoever. बुरा मत मानना. So yeah, I'm gonna start. So no one had ever seen Bonku Babu get cross. To tell the truth, it was difficult to imagine what he might say or do if one day he did get angry. So Satyajit Ray himself tells ki he isn't even himself, he is the author, he is the writer of the character Bonku Babu. And he himself doesn't know ki what will happen if one day Bonku Babu gets angry. Cross here means angry. So cross is a word that's used for Bonku Babu getting angry. So no one knows that how things are gonna go, if ever did he get angry. So it was so rare for him to get angry, okay? It was not as if there was never any reason for him to lose his temper. So just mark this paragraph in your books that this is the reason why he could get angry. So there are very different questions that gonna come. So this paragraph deals with the points that can make a person angry. These things used to happen with Bongo Babu, but the reason he didn't get angry is later in the chapter. But yeah, initially this para deals with the reason. So it was not as if there was never any reason for him to lose his temper. For the last 22 years, just continue underlining this, later in the chapter, you'll get to know that he was 50 years old. है ना? Later on, he tells to Mr. Ang, though I'm not, giving the spoilers, but yeah, you should write there that he was 50 years old, and for the last 22 years, Bonku Babu had taught geography in Bengali at the Kankur Gachi village primary school. So this is that even if you're told to write a character sketch, so you can write this for that. According to the author, for the last 22 years, Bonko Babu used to teach geography in Bengali at Kankurgachi village primary school. Kankurgachi was a village in Bengal, okay? Every year, a new batch of students replaced the old one, but old or new. The tradition of teasing poor Bonku Babu continued among all the students. बच्चे आते रहे जाते रहे, the batches used to come and go, but as they have formed a culture that कोई भी आया जाए, they have to tease Bonku Babu, they have to bully him. No, these are the points you should underline, you should give emphasis on that. Some drew his cartoon on the blackboard, है ना, टीचर की कार्टून बना देते थे ब्लैक बोर्ड में. Others put glue on his chair, and on the night of Kali Puja, they lit a chasing rocket and set it off right behind him. So Kali Puja is something that's very, enthusiastically celebrated in Bengal and Kolkata, and it's an event of of high cultural heritage. It's very richly celebrated in Bengalis, and Kali Puja is as far as I believe, it's the greatest festival. And on that, even in that festival, they used to lit up a rocket and you used to chase them, and the rocket used to chase Bonko Bihari. So you're getting it कि कैसे परेशान करते थे. या तो they used to make his fun images on the blackboard, या तो उसकी चेयर पे ग्लू लगा देते थे, और used to lit a rocket and the rocket used to rush back chasing him. ठीक है. So अब या कोई इसका करेगा, कैसे परेशान नहीं होगा. So that's very evident. So Babu did not get upset by any of this. Only sometimes he cleared his throat and said, "Shame on you boys." So जब कुछ नहीं हो पाता था, तो the last thing he said कि यार हद दो, shame on you. क्या ही हो सकता है तुम्हारा. उसके अलावा कुछ नहीं बोलते थे, वरना हमारे टीचर्स होते हमें तो उड़वा देते. खैर, sorry for my throat, it's very cold here, I don't know what's happening. Yeah, one of the reasons for maintaining his calm, so this paragraph deals with his his confinement, why he couldn't react that way. If a question comes that what were the reasons that made Bonko Bihari still in facing these bullies by the children and the teachers, क्या क्या reasons क्या क्या थे कि भाई ये बंदा रिएक्ट ही नहीं कर रहा था, कोई इस हद तक उसको परेशान कर रहा है, उसके बाद द पर्सन इज नॉट रिएक्टिंग. सो व्हाट्स द प्रॉब्लम इन इट. सो इट सेज वन ऑफ द रीजंस फॉर मेंटेनिंग हिज काम वाज सिंपली दैट ही कुड नॉट अफोर्ड टू डू अदरवाइज. बंदा अफोर्ड ही नहीं कर सकता था कि कुछ और करे. So there must be heavy, loads of his duty, of his, job, that what's keeping him away from reacting that way. See, if he did lose his temper and left his job in a fit of peak मतलब जल्दी से ऑफेंड होकर जल्दी से कुछ कर देना, मतलब एक गुस्से के झोंके में उसने कुछ उल्टा सीधा कर दिया. फिट ऑफ पीक इज समथिंग कि an immediate reaction to something, any offense. ठीक है. He knew how difficult it would then be to find another at his age. So I told you he was 50 years of age. बंदा 50 साल का था, है ना। और उस साल में उसको ये बनता था कि वो 22 साल से नौकरी तो कर ही रहा है, अब इस उम्र में वो जाके कहाँ नौकरी ढूंढेगा। पीपल आर नाउ हायरिंग दी यंगर जनरेशंस, दे आर हायरिंग दी यंगर पीपल कि उनको कम सैलरी देनी पड़े और वो ज़्यादा दे आर गेटिंग trained from advanced technologies and advanced literature. So एक ये reason था कि he was insecure, है ना। चलो next another reason was that in every class there were always a few good students even if the rest of the class was full of pranksters. देखो हर क्लास में कुछ होता है ना, फ्रंट बेंचर्स, हम लोग बोलते थे यार ये बंदे मैम के चमचे हैं, ये बस पढ़ते रहते हैं। सो मैं चमचों को बुराई नहीं कर रहा हूँ, बट यस देयर वर सम ऑफ द गुड स्टूडेंट्स। अगर एक 60 बच्चों का बैच है तो उसमें से 50 गंदे होंगे तो 10 तो अच्छे होंगे भाई, जिनके मम्मी पापा उनको पढ़ने के लिए भेज रहे हो, टीचर की रिस्पेक्ट करते हैं। वी शुड ऑलवेज रिस्पेक्ट आवर टीचर्स। सी मैं जो हूँ, मैं जिस तरीके से यू नो टीचिंग यू इज ऑल जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ माई टीचर्स। सो उनका दिया बहुत कुछ है ना। उनके बिना अगर मुझे तरीका नहीं मिलता, सो हाउ वुड आई कम एंड टीच यू गाइस। सो टीचर्स की रिस्पेक्ट करना बहुत ज़रूरी है, ये सीख की बात है, इसको ध्यान रख लें। एंड यस बैक टू द चैप्टर। सो आप इमेजिनेशन में चल रहे होंगे कि वो फ्रंट रो वाले बच्चे वो अच्छे बच्चे हुआ करते थे। एंड अब देखिए, अब इसमें ना, इस पैराग्राफ में यू आर गेटिंग टू थिंग्स। यू आर गेटिंग द रीजंस व्हाई couldn't afford reacting to their offenses, and another is his character sketch. If you are asking about the character of Bonko Bihari, so there's there is a that he was weak in spirit, and he used to face challenges. He didn't even speak for himself kabhi bhi. But yes, another thing is are his good things, and good things आप अभी इस lines में पढ़ेंगे कि teaching this handful of good boys was so rewarding that to Bonko Bihari that alone made life as a teacher worth living. So he was so satisfied with these students who used to, very keenly study from him and respect him, that he thought that his teaching is worth his living. Okay. At times, he invited those boys to his house, offered them snacks, and told them tales of foreign lands and exciting adventures. He told them about life in Africa. Just keep underlining. He told them about life in Africa, discovery of the North Pole, fish in Brazil that ate human flesh. These are the piranhas, see, I'll tell you later. I'll not spoil it. And about Atlantis and the continent submerged under the sea. He was a good storyteller. He always had his audience enthralled. So, I have a conscious that maybe this Bonku Babu had some traits of Satyajit Ray. Satyajit Ray was an excellent storyteller. सत्यजीत रे की जो स्टोरीज हुआ करती थी, दे वर वेरी नाइस एंड दे यूज्ड टू कीप देयर ऑडियंस इनटू देयर जो कैप्टिव होता है ना, मतलब एकदम उनके कब्जे में रखे रहते थे, आप समझ रहे हो। सो सच स्टोरी टेलिंग वाज सो नाइस ऑफ पोंगू बाबू। अब मैं आपको बता दूं, सिंस आई एम टीचिंग इन डिटेल, ये जगह उसने कभी घूमी नहीं थी। You know it. He told them about life in Africa, discovery of the North Pole, fish in Brazil that are piranhas. Piranhas are the fish that eat the human flesh, एंड अबाउट अटलांटिस द कॉन्टिनेंट सबमर्ज्ड अंडर द सी। सो ये सब जगह उसकी घूमी नहीं थी, बट वो ये जगह उनको बताते थे। सो आप कैसे बताते थे भाई? सो दैट शोड हिज कैपेसिटी टू टेल द स्टोरीज, कैसे बना के अपनी ऑडियंस को इन कैप्टिवेट करके रखे रहना अपने पास। सो ये चीज़ ये पैराग्राफ बता रहा है। सो दिस पैराग्राफ इज टेलिंग यू टू थिंग्स, लिख लेना कि व्हाट वर द रीजंस ही कुडंट अफोर्ड टू रिएक्ट, एंड सेकंड इज हिज कैरेक्टर, हिज गुड कैरेक्टर फॉर हिज गुड स्टूडेंट्स। ठीक है। Now, there's the weekend story. Now, here उसकी bully वाला वापस शुरू होता है. During the weekend, Bonku Babu went to the lawyer Shripati Majumdar's house to spend the evenings with the other regulars. So there's another character, that Shripati Majumdar. है ना? Shripati Majumdar was a lawyer that who used to host the evenings every weekend and used to call Bonku Bihari also. And on the number of occasions he had come back thinking, enough, never again. मतलब होता है ना, कहीं से आते हैं यार, अब बस हो गया, अब मैं दोबारा इस महफिल में नहीं जाऊंगा। सो बंको बिहारी के साथ ऐसा हो जाता था, इतना ज़्यादा टॉर्चर बुली हो जाता था, बंदा सोचता था अब बस, अभी लास्ट टाइम था, अब इसके बाद नहीं जाऊंगा। पर आगे आप जानेंगे कि वाई वॉज इवन श्रीपति बाबू ऑल्सो इम्पोर्टेंट। बंदा पहले रिएक्ट नहीं कर पाता था उसके रीजन से, अब ये इस पार्टी में क्यों जाता था उसके भी अपने रीजन से। यू कम टू नो लेटर इन द चैप्टर। See the reason. The reason was simply that he could put up with the pranks played by the boys in the school, but when grown-ups, even middle-aged man, started playing the fool with him, it became too much to bear. At these eras that Sripati Babu hosted in the evenings, nearly everyone poked fun at Bonko Babu, sometimes bringing his endurance almost to a breaking point. So ये ऐसा पैरा जहाँ पे आपको तरस आ जाएगा बोंको बाबू पे कि भाई चलो बच्चे मजाक उड़ा रहे हैं एक पल के लिए, चलो ठीक है, स्कूल तक यार हमारे कलीग्स, हमारे टीचर्स, वही मेरा मजाक उड़ा रहे हैं। यार हम कैसे बर्दाश्त कर लेंगे, आप समझ रहे हो? सो दैट यूज्ड टू टेक हिम टू अ लेवल दैट he could break down, he could break down to tears कि यार even his colleagues, his fellow mates are making fun of him and mocking him. So that was pathetic. On the other day, less than 2 months ago, they were talking about ghost. See, these are the points. If you're telling how badly was Bonko Babu pranked on, so these are the things. Ki only on the other day, less than 2 months ago, they were talking about ghost. Usually, Bonko Babu kept his mouth shut. That day, for some unknown reason, he opened it and declared that he was not afraid of ghost. अब भाई, जहाँ आपको पता है कि आपकी बेइज्जती होनी है, आपने वहां मुंह क्यों खोला? और खोलना भी तो क्या बोल दिया, मुझे भूतों से डर नहीं लगता। अब सुनते जाइए आगे। He opened it and declared that he was not afraid of ghosts. That was all. But it was enough to offer a golden opportunity to the others. On his way back home later that night, Bonko Babu was attacked by a spook. So, spook is an imaginary character that haunted Bonko Babu. As he was passing under the tamarind tree, a tall, thin figure leaped down and landed on his back. As it happened, this apparition had smeared black ink all over itself, possibly at the suggestion of someone at the meeting. So here, someone at the meeting is कि उसी meeting में से किसी बंदे ने plan किया था. Somebody has planned of bullying and mocking Bonko Babu while he was way back home, because they knew that he will go and he will gonna go alone, and somebody or some spook is gonna climb over him and spread black ink all over him. Bonko Babu was not frightened. Now I don't know, author is making fun of him or he was actually not frightened, but he was injured. For 3 days his neck ached because that spooky landed on his back, so he had his neck ached. First of all, his new kurta was torn and it had black stains all over. What kind of joke was this? So he was continuously asking himself कि भाई ये कैसा joke है ना? You have sprained my neck and my all new kurta had been smeared in black by the ink and it was torn, so what's the use? Even so, Bonko Babu had to come to these meetings. If he didn't, what would Shripati Babu think? अब देखिए यहाँ reason that why he still used to attend that meeting. Not only was he a very important man in the school committee and in the village, but he couldn't do without Bonko Babu, who could provide amusement to all. He was an important man, ये तो है, but बेचारे श्रीपति का Bonko Babu के बिना गुजारा नहीं था। भाई ये बंदे फ्री फंड के थे जोकर, कोई किसी को कुछ नहीं मैटर मिलता था, इनके ऊपर मजाक बैठा देते थे। So he was a easy target to make fun of and to be mocked off. बस श्रीपति बाबू के लिए भी इंपॉर्टेंट, वो इनके बिना कुछ नहीं कर सकते, और ये इतने इंपॉर्टेंट थे कि तुम्हारे बोंको बाबू इनके बिना कुछ नहीं कर सकते थे। तो बोंको बाबू वाज वेरी मच व्हाट शुड आई से, बोंको बाबू ही नीडेड श्रीपति एक्चुअली। इंपॉर्टेंट मेंबर है भाई, कल को नौकरी से निकाल देगा, 50 साल की उम्र में 22 साल से नौकरी कर रहा है, यू नो दैट होल स्टोरी, क्या ही होगा। तो अब फिर, और श्रीपति बाबू का तो आप समझ ही रहे हैं। खैर, वन अनदर पर्टिकुलर डे द टॉपिक ऑफ कॉन्वर्सेशन वाज स्पेस। तो सत्यजीत रे ना यार रशिया का थोड़ा सा मजाक उड़ाया, बट आई बिलीव, दो बहुत सारे लोग हो सकते हैं मुझसे एग्री ना करें, बट मेरा ये मानना है। इन अदर वर्ड्स, दे वर टॉकिंग ऑफ स्पेसशिप्स एंड स्पेस ट्रैवल. Soon after sunset, a moving point of light had been seen in the northern sky. A similar light was seen 3 months ago, which had led to much speculation. ठीक है, 3 महीने पहले भी ऐसी लाइट दिखी थी, जैसी लाइट नॉर्दर्न लाइट में दिखी है। इन दी एंड इट हैड टर्न्ड आउट टू बी अ रशियन सैटेलाइट कॉल्ड खोटका, और वाज इट फॉस्का? अब उनको खुद नहीं पता है कि कौन सी लाइट थी भाई, सैटेलाइट थी रशियन। ठीक है, anyway, this satellite was supposed to be going around the Earth at a height of 400 miles and providing a lot of valuable information to scientists. So it's of least importance to you. रशिया की सैटेलाइट, उनको फायदा, हमें damn. Ab, this is important, you know. That particular evening, Bonko Babu was the first to spot the strange light. Then he called Nidhi Babu and showed it to him. ठीक है, अब यहाँ पे देखो फायदा कैसे उठाते हैं जो लोग बहुत ज़्यादा सीधे होते हैं ना, दे ऑलवेज टेकन एडवांटेज ऑफ, एंड हाउ Bongo Babu was taken advantage of by Nidhi Babu. So you learn in this paragraph. Then he called Nidhi Babu and showed it to him. However, when he arrived at the meeting, he found that Nidhi Babu had coolly claimed full credit of being the first person to see it, and he was boasting a great deal about it. Bongo Babu said nothing. No one in the group knew much about satellites, but that did not stop them from offering their views. यहाँ तक रुक जाते हैं, अब इसके बाद एक ट्विस्ट है। तो इन्होंने बताया निधि बाबू को, बोंगो बाबू महान। अब भाई बताएं तो सोचो लो बता दें कुछ दिखा है, निधि बाबू ठहरे और महान। तो निधि बाबू टुक द प्रॉपर एडवांटेज ऑफ दिस बोंगो बाबूज इन्फॉर्मेशन, और जाके उस बैठक में पूरी महफिल में खुद क्रेडिट ले लिया, डूड आई हैव सीन दैट लाइट, आई हैव स्पॉटेड दैट, आई हैव सीन दैट। अब वो जब तक पहुंचे सोचे मैं बताऊंगा, पर रचना कहानी बिखरी हुई थी। खैर, said Chandi Babu, somebody sees a point of light in some obscure corner of the sky and the press gets all excited about it, all a humbug. चंडी बाबू ने मजाक उड़ाया। अब मैं कहूंगा चंडी बाबू ने कुछ काम अच्छा किया, लेकिन उन्होंने मजाक उड़ाया कि कोई भी गहरा गहरा इंसान देख लेता है नॉर्दर्न लाइट में, नॉर्दर्न लाइट बोल रहा हूँ, कहाँ पे दिखा था भाई, हाँ, ऑब्सक्योर कॉर्नर मतलब कोई दूर बिछड़ा कॉर्नर। वहां देख लिया एक ठो लाइट, जाके बता दिया मीडिया को, मीडिया पागलों की तरह यूएफओ दिखा, एलियन स्पेसशिप दिखी, क्या एक कॉमेट आ रहा है हमारे तरफ, क्या एस्टेरॉइड खत्म कर देगा इस अर्थ को। नो ऑल दैट रॉकस एंड नॉनसेंस जो फैलता रहता है अपनी दुनिया में, इट्स ऑल हम्बग, बकवास है। Ram Kanai countered this remark. He was still young. No, it may not any be. What is this? एक मिनट, मेरी बुक में तो मिसप्रिंट है. No, it may not any be any of us here, but it is a human achievement, surely, and a great achievement at that. राम कनाई ने काउंटर किया, हो सकता है दोस्त रहे हो भाई, कि अभी वो भाई रहने दो, हो सकता है हमारे लिए ना इम्पोर्टेंस हो, ह्यूमन के लिए काफी इंपॉर्टेंट, पता नहीं फॉर बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट, यहाँ धरती पे कुछ कल्याण हो नहीं रहा है, मार्स पे कल्याण हो। खैर, well you wouldn't expect a bunch of monkeys to do that, would you? हाँ of course, बंदर तो कोई रोशनी देख के बताएंगे नहीं, मीडिया को इंसान ही बताएंगे, बात तो सही है। All right, said Nidhi Babu, let's not talk of satellites. After all, it's just a machine going around the earth, they say. Not different from a spinning top. A top would start spinning if you got it going, or a fan would start to rotate if you pressed a switch. A satellite's the same, but think of a rocket. That can't be dismissed so easily, can it? उन्होंने बोला सैटेलाइट को छोड़ो, सैटेलाइट को तो हम छोड़ ही देते हैं, that keeps on spinning just like a top. You know that Beyblade हम लोग चला के छोड़ दिया, keep on swinging and spinning, and that's the fan that's goes on, swinging, and we turn on the switch. So these the same are of satellites. But what if we talk about rockets? You're talking about rockets. If you're talking about rockets, that's something different. You gotta get launched, and astronauts are there. It actually goes somewhere. It actually returns back. Rockets are meant to return back. Satellites aren't meant to return back most of the time. Rockets are meant to return back. कि भाई गए चांद पे तो वापस आ जाए, लेकिन क्या ही करना है मैंने बाबू ने कहा. Shandi Babu wrinkled his nose. A rocket? Why, what good is a rocket? All right, if one was made here in a country, took off from Medan in Calcutta, and we could all go and buy tickets to watch the show, well then, that would be nice. But करते करते राम कनाई ने रोका आगे. चंडी बाबू ने फालतू की बात करी कि क्या ही फायदा एक रॉकेट में, हमारी कंट्री में बनता है तो मद्रास से लॉन्च होता है, हम लोग टिकट्स देके जाते हैं उसको देखने, एंड दैट्स ऑलवेज दैट्स अनदर हम. People are very much excited about rockets even, that it's gonna get launched and it's gonna go somewhere. Actually, India has launched many rockets and they were very successful. But as from the perspective of a normal person, so it's a bit different. Something is bit different. You are right, Ram Khan, I agreed. A rocket has no meaning for us here in this village. इस गांव में क्या ही रॉकेट, क्या ही सैटेलाइट, क्या ही यूएफओ. भैया जाते हैं स्कूल में, छोटा सा गांव है बंगाल में, यहाँ पे क्या करेंगे ये सब जान के. भैरव चक्रवर्ती एक नए महाजन आ गए. Spoke ने, suppose some creature from a different planet arrived on Earth. अब इन्होंने कहा कि भैया रॉकेट सैटेलाइट सब हो गया, कोई आके एलियन ही आ जाए यहाँ पे. So Bhairav Chakravarti has another, state of mind कि यार, what if some other creature lands up here on Earth in a village? So what? Even if it did, you and I would never be able to see it. अगर करेगा अभी तो हम लोग नहीं देख पाएंगे. Everyone turned their attention to their cups of tea. There did not seem to be anything left to say. After a few minutes of silence, Bonko Babu cleared his throat and said gently, suppose the cook came here. पता है मुझे हंसी क्यों आ रही है? पता है, ये मैं तीसरी बार ही पढ़ रहा हूँ स्टोरी, मुझे हर बार इस बात पे हंसी आ जाती है कि बंपू बाबू इतना गधा है, जान रहा है इसकी टांग खिंचाई होती है, फिर भी बोल रहा है. वहां बोला था कि मुझे डर नहीं लगता, लो हो गया कल्याण. यहाँ बोल दिया, क्या पता है आज आप देखिए क्या होता है. निधि बाबू फील टोटल अमेजमेंट. हे बंकम वांट्स टू से समथिंग. वैसे ना हम लोग के दोस्तों को पेट नेम्स होते हैं, हम लोग बुलाते हैं, वैसे इसका नाम बंकम था, बंकम. सो हे बंकम वांट्स टू से समथिंग. व्हाट डिड यू से बंकम? हु इज गोइंग टू कम हियर, वेयर फ्रॉम? पूछे कहाँ से आने वाले, कौन आने वाले, वापस से बता, मजा कैसे लेगा. Pangu Babu repeated his word, his tone still gentle. That's you should emphasize on this. His tone still gentle. बंदा जेंटल है, आप इसकी तमाम फिरकी उड़ाइए, बंदा जेंटल है. Suppose someone from a different planet came here. As he did so often, Bhairav Chakravarti slapped Ponko Babu's back loudly and rudely, grinned and said, "Bravo! What a thing to say! Where is a creature from another planet going to land? Not Moscow, not London, not New York, not even Calcutta, but here in Kankurgachi. You do think big, Bunkum, don't you?" बोल रहा तुम बहुत बड़ा सोचते हो. मतलब दुनिया में कोई और जगह नहीं मिली है, मॉस्को नहीं मिली, लंदन नहीं मिली, और क्या नहीं मिली, न्यूयॉर्क नहीं मिली, और कलकत्ता भी नहीं मिली. कलकत्ता में भी कंकुरगाची विलेज में आएगा. You do think big, मतलब तुम बड़ा सोचते हो. Bharat Chakravarti ने मजे लिए. Panku Babu felt silent, but several questions rose in his mind. Was it really impossible? If an alien had to visit the Earth, would it really matter where it arrived first? It might not aim to go straight to any other part of the world, alright. It was highly unlikely that such a thing would happen in Kankurgachi village, but who was to say for sure that it could not happen at all? Bonko Babu was silently thinking in his mind about various questions. कि हो क्यों नहीं सकता? Why can't it happen? Although there are many other places where the alien creature can land, but why not here? Is it impossible? You know, if he can choose there also, क्या पता ship खराब हो जाए, anything bad can happen. If an alien is to come on Earth and land on any other place, so that's an equal possibility कि वो कभी का चीज़ भी land हो जाए, है ना? Shripati Babu was silent so far. Now, as he shifted in his seat, everyone looked at him. He put his cup down and spoke knowledgeably. Look, if someone from a different planet does come to Earth, I can assure you that he will not come to this godforsaken place. Those aliens are no fools. It is my belief that they are sahibs and they will land in some western country where all the sahibs live. Understand? उसने कहा sahibs are, you know the terms monsieur, सिग्नियर, बड़े बड़े लोग, साहिब, नवाब. आई एम फ्रॉम लखनऊ, सो यू नो हम लोग को नवाब बोला जाता है. दैट्स उनको साहिब. साहिब आर पीपल हु आर हाईली रेप्यूटेड इन सोसाइटी. तो उनको उसका कहना था कि दोस पीपल आर नवाब्स. व्हाई विल दे कम हियर एट दिस गॉड फॉर सेकंड प्लेस? यहाँ तो कोई क्या ही गांव में कौन आएगा भाई? In many other places where very rich people and very educated and very high technicians and technology are, built. Why will he come here? So he had his belief that they were sahibs and they would come there. Everyone agreed with the sole exception of Bongo Babu. Chandi Babu decided to take things a bit further. ये चंडी बाबू है ना, देख लो, अब बात को आगे ले जा रहा है. He nudged Nidhi Babu silently, pointed Bongo Babu and spoke innocently. Nudged Nidhi Babu silently, पता है समझ आया? नच मतलब एक इशारा करना. भाई उधर देखो, वो शांति से बैठा है, अभी मजे बात करने बाकी हैं. Why I think Bongo is quite right. Isn't it natural that aliens should want to come to a place where there's a man like a Bongo Bihari if they wanted to take away a human specimen? Could they find anything better? लो बंको बिहारी की खिंचाई. बंको बिहारी की खिंचाई इस वजह से हो रही है कि भाई if they wanted to take away a human specimen, could they find anything better? मतलब human specimen ले जाना हो तो नमूना, that specimen is they are referring to नमूना. वो बोलते हैं ना, नमूने का क्या सीन है? बंको बाबू से नमूना अच्छा कौन है? डूड अभी तक ना, अगर मैं रीडर होता तो मैं भी इसको नमूना ही मानता. भाई बंदे जानबूझ के अपनी खिल्ली उड़वाता है. Nevertheless, no, I don't think so. Nidhi Babu joined in. Consider his look, not to mention his brain. Yes, Bunkum would be the ideal specimen. I sub agree करें that Bunku was the ideal specimen, and if anyone was to be taken from Earth, that would be Bunku. Right, suitable for keeping in a museum or a zoo. Ram Karai chipped in. और बोले that he was the best specimen to be kept in the museum or in the zoo. Okay. Bongo Babu did not reply. So this is another about character of Bongo Babu. Remember, the character how clever he was and what answers he had, but he didn't spoke. Reasons I've told you already. Okay. But wondered silently if anyone were to actually look for a specimen, weren't the others just as suitable? Look at Shripati Babu. His chin was so much like a camel's, and that of Bhairav Chakravarti, his eyes were like the eyes of a tortoise. Nidhi Babu looked like a rat, Ram Kanai like a goat, and Chandi Babu like a flitter mouse. First, who really had to be filled up. सोचते सोचते चुप हो गया कि भाई जू को अगर फिल्डअप करना है तो मूवी से अच्छा कौन है. सबका बढ़िया बढ़िया कैरेक्टर स्केच दिया है इसने. भाई ये ऐसा दिखता है, वो वैसा दिखता है, बोल नहीं पाया बंदा, क्या फायदा. बट आपके लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है, आप इसको यू शुड नो keep it in a box. It tells you about Bonko Bihari's character. Tears sprang to his eyes. वो आंसू क्यों आए? हंसी के मारे आए कि दुख के मारे आए? मुझे तो अभी तक यही समझ नहीं आया. बट वट आई बिलीव कि हंसी के मारे आए. Bonko Babu had come to the meeting hoping for once to enjoy himself. That was clearly not to be. He could not stay here for any longer. He got to his feet. मतलब उठ गया. आंखों में आंसू लेके अब मैं ये पढ़ रहा हूँ, so I can think that he was very much upset by the people कि उसका मजाक उड़ा रहे हैं. और ऊपर वाला पैरा सुन के मुझे हंसते हंसते आंखों में आंसू आ गए. By the way, it's up to you. बट आई बिलीव यू वर डिसअपॉइंटेड. बंदा डिसअपॉइंटेड रहेगा यार, खुशी तो हो जाएगा कभी भी, छोड़ो. टेक केयर बुकुंडा. लो नाम बदल दिया, पहले बंकम अब बुकुंडा. One Ram का नाम. It's a moonless night, remember, and it's a Saturday, very auspicious for ghosts and spooks. Everyone hauled with delight laughter. So they made fun of him again कि it was a moonless night and it's very auspicious and it's what, and it was Saturday. Saturday भाई हमारे यहाँ तो संडे होता है. खैर, Saturday was very auspicious for ghosts and spooks. Bonko Bihari was not carrying a torch or lantern. अब भाई क्यों नहीं टॉर्च और लैंटर्न, उसका रीजन भी जान लीजिए. देयर वाज नो नीड फॉर इट. इट वाज टू कूल फॉर स्नेक्स टू बी आउट एंड अबाउट एंड ही न्यू दिस वे वेरी वेल. बहुत अच्छे से रास्ता जानता था. नॉर्मली नॉट मेनी पीपल टुक हिज रूट बट इट मेंट अ शॉर्टकट फॉर हिम. इट वाज अ शॉर्टकट एंड रेस्ट ऑफ द पीपल डिडंट यूज द वे एंड फॉर द स्नेक्स इट वाज टू कोल्ड सो दे आर नॉट गोना कम आउट. In the last few minutes, he had become aware of something unusual. At first, he could not put his finger to it. Somehow things were different tonight. What was wrong? What was missing? Suddenly he realized what it was. The crickets were silent. Not one was chirping. Today there was only an eerie silence. So eerie silence refers to something getting haunted. Something's getting spooky. What had happened to all the crickets? Were they all asleep? क्या हुआ क्या भाई? बंदा रोज जाता था, अचानक से शांति, घनी शांति छा गई. ठीक है, उस अब वो At first he could not put his finger to it. His finger to it मतलब वो गेस नहीं कर पाया, मतलब उसमें खुरपेची भी नहीं करना चाह रहा था। आखिर हुआ भी है कि सोचना नहीं चाह रहा था लेकिन सोचने लगा था कि यार देयर समथिंग इज डिफरेंट, समथिंग इज एक्चुअली डिफरेंट। Puzzled Bonko Babu walked another 20 yards and then he suddenly saw the light. At first he thought that a fire had broken out, bang in the middle of Poncha Ghosh's bamboo. Underline. In the Poncha Ghosh's bamboo grove in the clearing near a small pond, quite a large area was glowing pink. A dull-light stone on every branch and every leaf. Down below, the ground behind the pond was lit by a much stronger pink light, but was not fire, for it was still. So he could see the Ponchagosha's bamboo grove. So bamboo grove, around the bamboo grove, there was a small pond and a clearing near a pond. So इसे जगह थी, ठीक है? And a dull light shone. So dull light was of pink light. That pink light was flickering there, and definitely it was not fire because it was still fire. So that keeps on blazing, and fire is so light, हवा के साथ चलती रहती है. Banku Babu kept moving. All at once his ears began ringing. He felt as if someone was humming loudly. A long, steady noise. There was no way he could stop it. Bonko Babu broke out into goose pimples. So here goose pimples means goosebumps. Okay, goosebumps. But an irrepressible curiosity drove him further forward. तो उसको एक हमिंग नॉइज आ रही थी, a long steady noise. There was no way he could stop it. Bonko Babu broke out into goose pimples, but an irrepressible curiosity drove him further forward. As he went past a cluster of bamboo stems, an object came into view. See, this is a description of that space shuttle, मैं तो कहूँगा. It looked like a giant glass bowl turned upside down, covering the pond completely. It was through its translucent shade that a strong yet gentle pink light was shining out to turn the whole area radiant. So he went past the cluster of bamboo stems. So bamboo की झाड़ियों, मैं झाड़ियाँ नहीं बोलूँगा, bamboo stems के बीच से he went, and an object came into view. He started to see an object. What was the object? It was a giant glass bowl turned upside down. So that giant bowl was turned upside down, clearly covering the whole pond. He took a few steps to get a better look, but suddenly felt as if an electric current had passed through his body. In the next instant, he was rendered completely immobile. His arms and feet were tied with an invisible rope. There was no strength left in his body. He could neither move forward nor backward. So, yes, ऐसा हुआ कि वो वहाँ चला गया और अचानक से उसको लगा कि ये सेंसेशन ऑफ सडन करंट फेल्ट इन हिज बॉडी, मतलब करंट का झटका लग गया. वो ना हिल पा रहा था ना कुछ कर पा रहा था. हिज बॉडी वाजंट इन हिज कंट्रोल एंड everything was seeming very strange and very eerie. So today's lecture ends here. Today's video, this was my first video, and I hope um, I'll cover the entire one in the next part. I'll try to, and हो सकता है ज़्यादा बड़ी हो जाए, but ठीक है. So do tell me in the comments कि आपको कैसा लगा. And if you need any other more materials or things with this treasure chest, because see what I've think right now, in the end कि I'll be uploading a story and a poem, first with class 9, and then I'll go to Julius Caesar for the act 1 and 2. Okay, and after that when I'll be completing all those, I'll go to class 10th, because I believe कि class 9th वालों को ना ज़्यादा ज़रूरत होगी, because class 10th वालों ने तो अभी एग्जाम का पैटर्न और सब कुछ देख लिया, उनको काफ़ी पता है. बट class 9th में जब आते हैं, they don't know actually how to study and how to write. So yeah, I'll be teaching, and I'll share my telegram channel as well. सेकेंड वीडियो के बाद तो उस पर मैं नोट्स अपलोड कर दूंगा. सो उसमें पर्टिकुलर मीनिंग्स के साथ और बुक्स की पीडीएफ मैंने डाली हुई हैं. सो आई शेयर दैट, एंड प्लीज़ डू लाइक शेयर विद योर फ्रेंड्स एंड कमेंट कि आपको कैसा लगा, बिकॉज इन द इनिशियल डेज आई नीड टू गेट द रिस्पॉन्सेज एंड एवरीथिंग कि आखिर मैं कैसे जाऊँ. सो या मैंने अपनी इंट्रोडक्शन कभी नहीं दिया था. आई एम अनिकेत कनौजिया, third prof MBBS student at GSV Medical College Kanpur, and yeah, I was the CIC national topper in 2021, and I've secured 99% marks in English. And it was kind of my dream to start a channel for the ones, because when we were kids and we were at your age, we didn't have, we had teachers, but some of my friends didn't have them. Not to offend and disrespect anyone, but it's like कि जो हमें चाहिए हम बच्चों को ना, every teacher is not able to give that. So I'm not trying to take their place or something. I can never touch their level, but yeah, I'm trying my best so that at homes you can get a revision of the chapters and according how and what things are important for you to study. And yeah, after covering the chapters, I'll try with the specimen papers and some questions, and I'll tell you how to write the answers as well. But yeah, for them I'll need some time because I'm just now finished with my profs, and it's my a vacation period going on. So I'm just trying, and it's my first time, be it editing or be it everything, whatever you can imagine. So just I need some support, yeah, and stay tuned at the channel with Easy Peasy Angrezi. I have chosen the name, so it's gonna make your Angrezi easy peasy. And yeah, wait for the second part. Bye bye.